Hey guys, this is live, but not really live. Sorry for the technical difficulties we had earlier. But this is Eric with Low VA Rates, and I'm wearing red as I do every Friday in an outward appreciation of the military. We wear red here at Low VA Rates, and that stands for Remember Everyone Deployed, R-E-D. If you like these shirts, we've gotten some pretty cool feedback on these shirts. Do us a favor. On Friday, wear anything you have that's red. The more the better. And all you have to do is go to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, put a picture of you or your family members in red, and put in the comments, or not in the comments, but in the body of your social media post, put a hashtag, just like this. Put a hashtag, well, that's a dry marker. You are going to put a hashtag like this, and then you're going to put Red Friday, all with one word. If you do that, and then tag our company, Low VA Rates. You do that by putting the @ sign and then type in Low VA Rates. If you tag Low VA Rates and put hashtag Red Friday, we'll get in touch with you and we'll send you some red swag. We've got hats, we've got beanies, we've got hoodies and t-shirts. We'd love for you to have some of our good quality swag. Anyhow, let's get to the main point of today's video, and that is, this is primarily for our veterans that will be PCSing in 2019, or even if you're not a veteran, if you're going to be moving sometime soon, or maybe you're a veteran, you don't get PCS orders, but you're deciding to move with your family. Most of the time, when people are moving, if they own a home, they have to sell that home in order to buy a new one. Now, sometimes you'll keep your home and you'll still be able to qualify for another one. Sometimes you'll sell your home and then you'll rent. In the event that you need to sell your home before moving, we want you to be ready. Okay, and we've got a list. We've already kind of written on it a little bit because some of our live videos before this one went south on us. We had some technical difficulties. So there's no particular order here. What I like to do first before anything, I'm the type of guy that likes to research. So I'm going to suggest that you research your local housing market. You're going to do that so that you know how much to sell your home for. I've heard people tell me, oh, I'm going to sell my home for $300,000 because my neighbor just sold his house for $300,000. Well, just because your neighbor sold his house for $300,000 doesn't mean that's what you should sell your house for. Maybe you're able to get more. Maybe you shouldn't be selling it for as much because your home is older or it has less garages. So what you're going to want to look for are characteristics that your house has, it's a tongue twister, and compare that to other homes in the area that have been selling. Now, a good place to do that would be Zillow.com, Trulia.com, Realtor.com, and I bring up Realtor.com. I would also suggest that you go work with a listing agent. Yes, you can do for sale by owner. You can go to some of these tech companies that are trying to get real estate agents out of the business, and they'll list your home for free or for very small commissions. Whatever you want to do is fine. I personally, and I have bought and sold, more than a handful of properties in my time. I always work with real estate agents, whether selling my home or buying a home, because I believe the same way you should be getting a mortgage with someone that's a professional and knows what they're talking about. If you're going to get a VA mortgage, come to Low VA Rates. Don't go get a mortgage from somebody, especially a VA mortgage, who's never done VA loans or maybe does 1 or 2 a year. You're going to have a huge stress on your hands if you're using someone that doesn't know what they're doing. We believe strongly in working with qualified, licensed real estate agents. Okay, this part here that I kind of put the circle, that's not really a circle, but that I circled. I was sharing a personal story earlier. I'm going to save time and not go back into the details of that personal story, but I walked through a house one time and it was so full of clutter and it was so personalized that no matter how beautiful that home was, I just couldn't bring myself to want to make an offer on the house because I couldn't get out of my mind all of the clutter. So you're going to want to clean your house up. You're going to want to declutter it. You may even want to stage the home with some nicer furniture. There are companies out there that can help you do all of this. Yes, you're going to spend some money, but it's going to increase the amount that you are able to ask for your house. Trust me. It's just like if you were going to buy a new car and you went onto the lot and the car didn't smell like leather and it didn't smell brand new and there was no dust in it. Imagine you go and get into a new car and it's just dirty as heck and it smells nasty. Even though it's a brand new car, you're probably not going to be as enticed to buy it. You got to look at your house the exact same way. Painting your walls, right? That's part of this also. And then lastly, and this is not an all-inclusive list, it's just a nice little short cheat sheet for you. I'd get yourself a storage unit. 2 reasons, and possibly 2 storage units. If you're moving across country, which most of our veterans who PCS do, then you may need a storage unit here where you're living for all your personal stuff a month or two. You can get storage units on a short-term contract. You're also going to want a storage unit where you're moving to. So from and to, because when you get there, undoubtedly you're going to have some stuff that you aren't able to put in your house right away. Sometimes you end up moving to the new location and you're not going to close on your new home for a week or two. Where do you put all your stuff? We've had stories of people literally almost living out of storage units. So keep in mind, storage units come in very, very handy. So anyhow, we hope you found this useful. We would love to help in that process when it is time to sell your home. When you start taking offers on your mortgage, we can help that buyer with a mortgage. We can also help you get your mortgage on the new home. This is Eric with Low VA Rates. We'll see you next Friday.